Okay, hi. I'm Pandu from the Red Closet. For those who like mythology, especially Greek mythology, of course you know the name of the god Ares. Ares is one of the popular gods from Greece. Ares is known as the god of war who is considered to help soldiers on the battlefield. So in this episode I'm gonna talk about Ares. In Greek mythology, Ares is the god of war and violence. He is very passionate in battle, but on the other hand, is not a good example for his followers. So do not be surprised if not many worship this one god. Despite his brutality, Ares was a mighty warrior whom the Spartans highly respected. Ares likes war for its own sake. He became a symbol of commotion and chaos and loved to see the slaughter of people and the destruction of cities. The name Ares itself is a source of horror for the Greeks. Ares' tough side is also reflected in his bad relationship with his parents, Zeus and Hera. The god of war Ares returns to Mount Olympus after being mortally wounded on the Trojan battlefield. Upon his arrival, Ares was greeted rudely by his father Zeus, king of the gods. "To me, you are the most hated god of all the gods who hold Olympus. Disputes, wars and battles always please your heart," said Zeus. Okay, before we go too deep, you can click the subscribe button so you don't miss the next content. Okay, let's go on. The Greeks, unlike the Romans, were not a warlike nation. So Ares is not one of the favorite gods they worship. Since he was never a popular Olympian god, his depiction is not very common in Greek art. Including myths and legends, not much is told about Ares in detail. Despite being hated and disrespected by the gods in the pantheon, Ares was able to maintain good relations with women. Contrary to his brutality during the war, Ares never cheated and coerced women. This is what makes him famous among women, besides his beautiful face. Unfortunately, the more positive features of his character were never found in his personality. On Olympus, Ares becomes the secret rival of the skilled Hephaestus, the lover of his legal wife, Aphrodite. This love affair gave birth to a part of shame. When a god made love to a goddess, he was observed by Helios, the sun, in Greek religion. Helios reported the incident to Aphrodite's husband, Hephaestus. He also prepared a special net that is very thin but strong, which he put on the bed. After that, the god returned at an unexpected time for these two dark lovers. Ares and Aphrodite are found entangled in a net. Hephaestus summoned all the gods and goddesses. This was an embarrassing situation. As a result of his actions, Ares had to pay compensation to Hephaestus for the humiliation he had suffered. After that, Ares fled to Thrace, while Aphrodite traveled to Cyprus. The two of them did not appear among the gods for a while. The love story of Ares and Aphrodite gave birth to the sons of the world, Eros and Anteros. Phobos, god of phobias and fear. Deimos, god of terror. Harmonia, goddess of harmony. And Adrestia, goddess of rebellion. Another of Ares' daughters, Alcippe, was raped by Poseidon's son, Illyrithios. Ares took revenge and killed him. For this murder, he stood before the court of the 12 Olympian gods on the hill of Athens. In this trial, Ares was acquitted by the court because his violent actions against Aleritheios were justified. In Greek literature, it symbolizes violence, brutality, destruction, and human slaughter. Undeniably, this is in stark contrast to his sister Athena. On the other hand, Athena is a great goddess of wisdom, war and intelligence who has helped heroes. Out of hatred, one day, Athena skillfully turned the spear of the Achaean hero Diomedes against Ares. The weapon landed where it wasn't armored and pierced Ares in the stomach. With a wild howl, Ares left the battlefield and flew to Olympus complaining about Athena. Unfortunately, Zeus didn't even want to listen to Ares' explanation. He said that Ares was punished fairly. Instead of Olympus, Tartarus became a worthy place according to Zeus for his son. Tartarus is associated with a place deep underground that is dark and cruel. By Zeus, this place was used to confine as well as punish destroyers and criminals. Okay, that's all from Ares' story. If you have a request or suggestion, you can write it in the comment below. If you like this content, please share this video to your friends, your family, your girlfriend or boyfriend. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you all.